So lesson 6, golf lesson 6, and today we learned about compression, trying to get that ball off the face lower to keep more penetrating flight, which is good for the wind obviously. Also gets a lot of power because it goes quite far. Now the way I did that, I've got a ball here, you might be able to see. It's mainly the hand position, so as always, this is just like a wedge. Now it's basically just pushing the hands forward a little bit. What that does is create it that when you get down to this point, your hands are in front, hitting down on the ball and through. Get the ball out the way. And the way for me to think of that, hitting that, getting that penetrating lower angle off the club face. So we're hitting 7-iron today, and I used to hit at 25 degrees into the air. We got it down to 19, which is more of a penetrating flight. The way for me to think about that is, so you get the ball, push your hands forward. As I come down, drop the hands into the slot as always. I want to feel like I'm hitting the ball as low as I can. It's almost as if it's going to go under some branches and then up. And that way it keeps me on plane for that compression of the ball to stay low and then shoot up. It's difficult to see with this, but I'll give it a swing. To say this was the 7-iron, we get to a normal position, nice and straight up, left foot out a little bit, nice and high. And for this point, normally I'd be here, but at this point, push the hands forward a little bit, twist, and from here, twist with the hips first, get that body moving, hands come down, feel like I'm hitting the ball really low, crack, make sure I get the full release around. An issue that might occur that I've not got to do, stay away from, is as I get to the bottom, if I feel like I've hit it too fat or open the club face, I tend to stop or try to correct it with my hands. I've just got to trust in myself, even if it feels weird, to make sure I get that follow through. So, dress the ball, say a 7-iron, left foot out, nice and tall, hands forward, back, and then with the hips first, twist, down, through, crack and through. Try and do that a bit quicker. Here we go. Here, hands forward, back, and through. And the idea is that we don't want to be meeting the ball like this. It's nice straight. We want to meet the ball like this, so my hands are in front. Hitting down on the ball, popping it up and out. That's the best way. So I'm going to go here, here, and then through. Sending the ball up at a nice penetrating flight. That's about it really. Nice and easy lesson 6. Just getting that into your head. Push the hands forward, back, and through. Perfect. A good thing to think about though is to keep that tempo. That's why I tend to go wrong if I go back too quick. Keep a nice slow back, drop into the slot with the arms, hitting it as low as I can, imagining that. I'll try and get that draw. There's a lot to think about. If you add in last week's was get to this point, feel like I'm hitting to the right, and you'll let it come back round. Add that with the low now. So still trying to drop those arms into the slot and around. So we're here, further out, forward, back. We go here, we drop, and now this is when the lesson 6 kicks in. Arms to the head, crack with the ball. Think I've hit it nice and low and around. Once more, proper speed. Here, arms forward. Perfect. Try not to come off balance though. Do not come off balance.